batteries holding up well?
They're good. I'm recording right now.
Okay. What you're seeing is pretty normal that you've seen in other homes too.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay, nothing.
Pretty much
out of the.
Nothing really out of the blue.
Norm?
No.
Okay. That's a good thing.
Pretty sure we're coming up to that spot where.
Yeah, that. What is that?
You know, I don't know.
That's a break?
No, it's not a break. I mean,
it's something, huh?
It's something coming through the pipe. So I mean, it's breaking through the pipe.
This thing has been coming through the pipe?
Yeah.
What is this thing?
That's what I don't know.
Good heavens.
And I mean, like when I'm pushing on it, it's flexing a little bit.
Is it like a pipe or something? Or a root?
I almost think it's just a root with a whole bunch of grease on it. That's why it's black.
Oh.
Because if it was a root, I would think it'd be more, you know, like a little brownish.
It looks like a big pipe, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know. And it's just across the pipe?
Yeah, it just goes across the pipe.
How strange.
Yeah. Looks like it just went through at one end and then came out at another.
Looks like a pipe or a root to me. Yeah.
Mhm. See, this all looks pretty good. I mean, we're coming up. There's that offset. So that offset's at 35 feet. So I have that marked outside.
Okay.
In the yard. It's in the grass.
And that's that separation that you're seeing.
Yeah.
Okay. And that shouldn't be there.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Got it.
I know I got past it once. Oh.
It's amazing that we have this technology to even do this.
Oh, it's so nice. Back in the day, I mean, if you couldn't get so there's a root ball there at 43 feet.
Oh yeah, I can see the roots. The pictures are nice. It's very clear. Yeah. But that thick pipe is kind of disturbing.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm confused too. And I mean, based on where it is, it's directly under one of those what are those juniper bushes outside, right? Are those junipers?
Yes.
But yeah. So it's right under one of those. Because I couldn't get an exact locate on it just because I didn't want to get into the bush. So there's another root intrusion there.
No, my neighbor also, the one who has also had so much problems, she gets this back up every year it seems. She was saying that you can put something in the toilets to get rid of these roots.
Yeah, so there's this chemical.
But you have to clean it first. You have to get it clean first.
Yeah, exactly. And that's kind of where I'm leaning towards with my recommendations because, to be honest with you, Rita, you don't need to replace this line. I mean, you know, I would clean it. I'd get a good drain cleaning company out here. I will be the first to admit to you that our drain cleaning division, we're not the cheapest. We're for sure not the cheapest in town. But we do a really quality job with our drain cleaning. So what we would want to do is come out here and get a good cleaning of the line. Another root ball right there. And then we could treat it with roots.
Well, we'll talk in detail. But I mean, how much time do you have? Do you have another appointment today?
Oh no.
I just wanted thorough evaluation, your recommendation, and all of that, expert. And then I want to get my head clear of all of the costs and stuff. What's happening here, basically.
Yeah.
The question is for me that I don't want this to become a recurring problem.
Yeah,
Some
exactly.
of my neighbors are having.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they are getting, because you're saying that this is not plastic.
Mm-hmm.
So what kind of repair would it need? Do we need to repair? You know, all that we'll sit and talk.
Okay.
Because I don't want this to be a recurring problem.
No, I totally understand.
You know, and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
So what we need to do the best, and of course I have to stay within, I have to worry about the cost, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But I also want this not to become a huge issue if I'm selling the house. What will they look at the inspection? We'll go through an inspection.
So, with home sales in Colorado, most banks do require home inspections.
Right.
And it is up to a home inspector. Typically doesn't do this. Some have added this to their services.
That's what I understand.
That being said, most of those guys they weren't groomed in the plumbing industry. They don't really know what they're looking at. They just know that there's a camera down the sewer line.
Right.
So pretty much a lot of buyers will hire another company to come camera it just to see their opinion. And at that point, if someone else cameraed this line, I would hope they'd have the same opinions as me.
Right.
They would say, there's a few root intrusions, there's an offset at 35 feet,
Yes.
recommend cleaning, you don't have to replace it.
How do you fix the offset though? Like that big pipe that I've seen in your picture.
You'd have to dig down.
You have to dig down and
In
get
the
rid
yard
of that pipe or what it is?
Pretty much just replace it, yeah. Replace it with plastic right there.
Okay. But you'll have to get rid of that stem or whatever that is in there, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And then you would replace that with some
Well,
plastic.
see, and that was at a different spot. So really, I mean, if it came down to replacement of this line, it would be, well, I mean, some of the bushes would have to be removed. Just because we would have to have room to get our machine into the to the yard. But like I said, I don't really think. I mean,
You don't have to may not need to go to that extent.
yeah, exactly.
The
And you know what?
question
At
is,
that point, when it comes to the sale of the home, you know, let the new home buyer decide whether or not they're going to camera it, and if they don't, you know, kind of a win for you because they don't see this.
But this is what is bothering me. What the heck is that?
Yeah.
Is that going to cause me problems down the road? So we have to cut this here, and get rid of that? I mean, we can clean it too, right? We can just cut it and done. Then the pipe is clear. There's no damage to the pipe, it doesn't sound like.
Well, it's tough to see I just don't know if this is coming through the pipe.
Okay.
Because you can see on the bottom here, there's some separation.
But you'll have to know that when you dig in there.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, unfortunately, that's the only way to repair it is to dig.
Okay, so we may not have to replace the line, is what you're saying.
No, I mean, really, the best thing to do
it's not,
is a yard repair in this situation.
Right. It's not, it's not, I don't want to do unnecessarily crazy amount of work either.
Yeah, no, I totally
when we don't need it.
Yeah, I totally understand.
For 36 years it's been fine.
Mm-hmm.
It just happened that there is this root issue now.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Well, and I mean, there's probably been a root issue for a while, and
we
I
can
mean,
clean up these roots.
Yeah, you can. Oh, absolutely.
See, we can clean those up.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
but the tough thing is,
basically, right?
The tough thing is, I mean, when we send a drain cleaning machine through it, it'll be like the one that guy had. It'll be a big machine that we have to roll down here. I have a couple worries with it. One is this. We won't have the leverage on the sewer line that we would need if this wasn't here. Like if this wasn't here, we'd have so much leverage on our cable to kind of come up and down. But with this, we're kind of in a 12-inch area. The other option is to pull a toilet and clean through the toilet. But yeah, I mean, what we'll do is send a.
This is not a
This
permanent
okay.
thing.
If it can be moved.
I don't have a problem to. I mean, he only did this. This was 20 years ago.
Oh, okay.
When I finished the basement, he just put in that because it was ugly.
Oh, okay.
The pipe.
Yeah, no, I get it.
So he just covered it.
Okay.
So we can remove this. That's not an issue. And I mean, it's not a big problem to put it back either.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah, definitely.
I don't have a problem you moving it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be a problem to move it. It's just, I don't know. I mean, there's some screws here, right?
Yeah, I think so.
It shouldn't be a problem to move it.
Mm-hmm.
I think. It's just like a box on top.
Yeah.
So we can just remove the box. Okay? So that's not a problem. We can do it through there without messing with the toilet.
Okay. Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Sweet. And then, I mean, yeah, so that's really my recommendation on it for you, Rita, is, let's let's put a drain cleaner down here, get it nice and clean. When we get upstairs, I'll show you our rates for drain cleaning and all that, and I'll send this video to you.
Okay, and is that Phil, that still is, but then we have to discuss